The Russian invasion into Ukraine has entered its second month today. Ukrainians, led by its president Volodymyr Zelensky, have pulled off a strong resistance so far. There are fresh concerns regarding the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The United Nations atomic watchdog has expressed concerns as the Chernobyl workers are not able to get to work due to the relentless Russian shelling. Now, on the other side, according to the United Nations, civilian deaths in Ukraine have now crossed the 1,000 mark. Now, as the month-long war in Ukraine pushes citizens out of their houses, Ukrainians in large numbers hope to get an appointment to get their identity documents and passports outside the consulate in Warsaw. We're bringing you this report from Warsaw, and this is being brought to you by my colleague Deepak Bopanna.
We are here at the Ukrainian Consulate in Warsaw in Poland, and you can see hundreds of people who've gathered here. Now, you would wonder what they're doing outside the Consulate of Ukraine, considering the fact that all of these people here are Ukrainians themselves. Now, the concern, of course, is that they have fled from their country, from their cities, because of incessant shelling or because of the risk of losing their own lives. And after that, of course, now they find themselves in a predicament where they can stay in Poland if they choose for about 18 months. But if they have to move to any other country where they could have relatives or probably a job that they can take up, there are, of course, issues pertaining to the passport, pertaining to their visas. Some of them, of course, have to have their passports renewed. Some of them have to get their kids a passport. Several issues, and you can see all of them gathered here outside the consulate and hoping that, they could get an appointment with the officials inside and get the work done as soon as possible. Meanwhile, of course, for the people who've gathered here, it is pretty cold. There are some arrangements that are being done to help them, of course, wait, and while they wait, get them something to eat and drink. And several of these people, of course, are still living in dormitories. Some of them have been accommodated in a few homes where volunteers have taken them up, and in different forms of accommodation. Let me speak to a few people here. If you could tell us, where are you from in Ukraine, and what is the reason that you're here?
Hi, I'm from Kharkiv.
Okay.
Now we've got in our city a lot of bombs, a lot of soldiers of Russian Federation. They trying to occupy the Kharkiv, but they can't because our army trying to I don't know how it is. Yeah, trying to push them back. So now
Has it been difficult for you after you came here?
Yeah, and my mom here because they wanted to stay there, but they was in shelter a lot of days. I don't know, maybe 14, 13 days. And a lot of people my friends who came in Poland, in Warsaw now. So yesterday in that shop, pharmacy shop, one woman was hurt after bombs. So a lot of people trying to buy some food, some pharmacy, and etc., water, and I don't know, and they or hurt or killed.
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't know what to say else.
Yeah. Thank you. Meanwhile, just the question that I was asking him, if you could tell us what are the formalities that are being done here? What's the kind of assistance that you're getting from the consulate?
Why I come here, to continue passport because the term is out.
Where are you going? Where are you planning to go?
I'm planning to stay here because I'm not 18, but I think if the situation is still in Ukraine, I will go here from 2 months when I go 18 and save our country.
So you want to go and fight for the country after you're 18? No, but you're saying you want to extend your passport, but you want to leave Poland, go somewhere else?
No, just for
safety. Why are you here, sir?
I'm here because my wife is Ukrainian. We came from a village just north of Kiev, which is occupied by Belarusian troops. It was an absolute nightmare getting out. It's been bombed everywhere. Gardens have been dug up. There's mortars, tanks everywhere. It's just a nightmare. My youngest daughter...
How did you manage to come here?
Red Cross. Soldiers weren't letting anyone out.
Yeah.
The Red Cross managed to get us out. We've had 3 days coming across. I'm very lucky. I have a lot of Polish friends, so I'm staying with them at the moment. But until my documents are sorted out for my daughter, I can't really get to the UK. So
you're planning to go back to the UK?
Temporarily, yes. I still have stuff over there. I've still got family there, so where we decide to settle, we don't know yet.
Thank you.
But we would prefer to go back to Ukraine, but we don't know how long it's going to be.
Thank you. Well, like you heard it from the gentleman here, they of course prefer to go back to Ukraine, but at this point in time, the situation is pretty grim, and they are trying to make the best of whatever they can. And of course, at the consulate here, help's being provided to ensure that if they want to go to a different country, they actually can at this point in time.
In fact, US President Joe Biden is scheduled to visit a town close to the Ukrainian border in Poland today. Rzeszów, which is about 50 miles from the Ukrainian border, has become a humanitarian hub for people who are fleeing Ukraine. Joe Biden will be greeted by the Polish president over there, and we will have to wait for the developments that happen from out there.